Okay, continuing on with lesson 11, we are going to open up 04 auto noise and reverb sequence, and that will provide this here sequence. Go ahead and play through it before you start doing anything and listen to your 4 clips. You'll notice that the sequence suffers from background noise and reverb, and when you are done playing through it, highlight this first clip and notice in our essential sound panel that they've already chosen dialogue for us. So they've denoted that as a dialogue fix, and they've already done the auto match with the -23 LUFS, and they also, so that's the loudness category that's been adjusted there. One of the next thing the book talks about is coming down and turning on repair. If it's not already open, go ahead and click it open. You want to engage reduce noise, and the intensity is 5. That's the default that came up for me. And now go ahead and play through this. When you get to about 10 seconds, you'll notice that that rumble is pretty much reduced. It's a lot quieter, so that has helped a lot. You can come back here and raise this or lower this and see how it affects it differently. A lot of times audio fixes are trial by error until you find what you're looking for. The other thing is, once reduced noise was turned on, if you come over here to effects control panel, you will then see that a denoise effect was applied. Just like that notch filter I opened before, if you open this edit button, it's going to provide us a graph, and when you play this graph, you'll actually see, you can use your space bar
to the simulation.
The what?
And you see that there's blue and red parts of the graph. The blue part at the bottom is the original detected noise that we saw, and then the red is the cleanup that's applied. So this is reflecting what we've already done by choosing the repair options. It wants to go on and have us get the rumble to go away a little bit further. And you have presets here, and you can choose some of those sometimes to help. However, this time it wants us to come down here to processing focus, and it wants us to choose, if you hover over them, that one says all frequencies, and it wants us to choose on the lower frequencies option. Right now mine is at 50%, and I'm going to crank this up to 80, and you'll want to play your clip again and see how that has affected your graph. After you've done that, turn it all the way up to 100, and you'll notice that that probably has removed that rumble completely. However, you might have compromised something else in that regards, so after you've played through it that second time, it's now telling us to put it back to 80 here. And just like the other one that I had open last time, when we go ahead and close here, this effect is going to hold at 80 with the focus on the lower frequencies. So in your book, you may want to read about the presets, amount, output noise, and gain a little bit further. And these here focus on frequencies. If you hover over them, they'll tell you which each one does. And again, sometimes depending on your clips, trial and error, but for the book's sake, this is the one that they wanted here. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. And that is the section for reducing noise. The next video is going to be on reducing reverb.